Hi, Edna with Living Reality Dreams here. So I'm so thrilled that we are completing our Power of Decision series by Raymond Charles Barker. And today is about concluding on how we want to decide to show up in life, right? It's all about making a decision, keeping the end in mind. That's one of Stephen Covey's principles. Always keep an end in mind how the results that you want what's the end result that you would love at the very end. So living with intention. And that's about making a decision. If you are in suppose you are in a health situation, a diagnosis, make a decision of how you want to show up in life while you're living that diagnosis, while you're working with that diagnosis. If you are in a situation where you have a work environment that is not nurturing, make a decision on how you're going to contribute and actually show up for others to make it a more nurturing and more and happier environment. It's everything is about making a decision about the experience that you want. And if you're looking for a certain experience, then the call to action is then show up as that, be that person. Be that person. So what it's to the reading here, it says the success person is a self-made person. The failure person is a self-made person. Both have used the materials they have placed in their subconscious minds to get them to the place that they are. One is not lucky and the other one unlucky. There are as many failures among the rich as there are among the poor. Success or failure cannot be explained by anything other than the use of and misuse of the mental process. The subconscious mind produces what we place in it. It is a creative process. It is a law of action. So how we use our mental process, how we think, because your thoughts then lead to your feelings, which lead to your actions, would lead to your results. So how you think has everything to do with how your life will be presented in front of you. Successful people are self-made. Unsuccessful people are also self-made. It's a direct result of how you're viewing life. So as I stated, it's really a decision on how you want to show up, right? It says successful people like what they are doing. They actually love what they are doing. Creative ideas unfold rapidly in their mental atmosphere of love and reveal their full potential. This love invokes their inner enthusiasm. It is the source of mental vitality. So by choosing to love what you're doing, then more creativity will flow from it. And you will actually love being in that situation even much more. So it's a choice of being the person or being being in the situation that you want to be. I remember when I was younger, I used to wonder why sometimes when I didn't want to go somewhere, suppose I was invited somewhere and I didn't want to go to there, then I would end up having a great time and I would say, oh gosh, I missed out. I could have missed out had I not gone. But then now that I'm in the study of energy and manifestation and how things evolve, I can see that it really is how I showed up, not necessarily the thoughts of I didn't want to go. Once I was there, I made it a point to actually live into the experience and have a great time, right? But had I chosen not to show up at all in terms of going there and deciding that it wasn't going to be a good time, then the situation would have been different. My situation with health, same idea. Yes, I went through close to a year of breast cancer treatment and showing up on a daily basis as a patient that was loving other people through their experience, being appreciative of the experience that it was giving me, being appreciative of the of the medical community, of my family, of my friends, of everyone that was very supporting me, rather than concentrating on me being ill, caused me to be at a higher vibration of frequency, and a frequency that I was actually having a better experience in within the illness. It's a wonderful, yes, yes, it was an experience that caused some pain and was in some ways depleting, but in itself, in a spiritual level, it's such a wonderful gift to see how all of this evolves. It is what your expectation is what at the end result is going to be in the other side. So we talked about in earlier conversations about expecting to be healthy, expecting to live richly, right? It is an expectation of you doing that that will then cause you to have that effect. Here, it's something that is, it talks about prosperity. It says, expect your prosperity to be completely normal and continuous. So once you start thinking about, I don't make enough money, I don't have enough of this, or so and so has more than me, then what you're actually inviting is you're seeing of the limitation, how much less you have than other people. And you will continue to then have your thoughts in that vibration of lack, that you're lacking. Whereas if you are um, paying your bills every month, and you pay them from an energy of being thankful to have the money to pay those bills, you're then at a different vibration, and that is gratitude. So you could see that it's really how you look at things as to how things show up in your world. So this chapter is called decisions, 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 because in everything in life we have a decision on how we want to show up in life. I hope that serves you, and I'm so thrilled to have completed this book. It's a wonderful book. I would invite you to get your own copy and read it over and over and over again, because every single time I read it, I get new nuggets from it, and I get a different awareness of it. So with that, I bid you great health. I bid you richness in life, and to better decision making by just purely making decisions and not being in the unwavering undecision making. Remember, there are no wrong decisions. Once a decision is made, it's the right one. It is the one that is going to cause the results that you will have. And yes, you can pivot and make them different if things are not working out, but just making a decision is the most important thing, and making them quickly, and not changing them, and not having that doubt. Believe in yourself. There's a supporting energy that supports all of what we are, how life unfolds in our lives. So I love you very much, and be well.